Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the very first episode, which is probably going to be an extremely long series of LSPDFR. This is the 0.1 beta, or no, this is 0.1 delta beta release. Sorry, I have such a hard time keeping up with these complex names. But we're just going to go in here. You can see I got the little police icons already on, and we'll just gear up to kind of go on duty. Pretty excited to show this one. Yesterday I sat down for about 6 hours, I think. And I told you guys I would be making code that will supplement what we have, especially in this earlier stages, to kind of get us along and make everything have more depth and be more fluid, So some of the things I'm going to be showing, a plate checker, a tow truck, some barriers, the police radio GUI that I've made. And all this stuff was pretty brief. I do plan to add a Coroner in there, fire and EMS, so you can talk to dispatch kind of directly and get things going from there. Still got some people testing it. I don't like the release stuff that you guys are gonna have issues with, so I always try to make sure I get somebody to help me with testing it, because it makes me move along so much faster if I can just kind of code it and keep going, So yeah, I think we're just going to kick out. We're just going to do normal unit patrol today. We'll be doing some undercover and stuff like that later. I might even start making some call outs. We'll just see how it goes, because currently there's only 3, but I'll always find ways to improve the game. But first up, I showed LSPDFR kind of in its own, or whatever, like just doing a quick review. Pretty solid foundation, pretty excited. But what I'm going to be doing is showing the plate checker here in a second. We'll scan somebody. We'll see if we got anybody that's driving crazy. Or not really scan, I guess call in. Just waiting for somebody to do something shady to the point where I feel that they're, worthy to check out. Alright, so I didn't see a turn signal on this station wagon. We'll go ahead and run this guy. He's just bebopping through traffic now. So once you get up to a vehicle, you just hit Z or one of the D-pad buttons. I don't know, it's in the README file, but you can see it's actually grabbing the plate from the car too that we're running. And we just called dispatch, and they're going to give us a 1028, which is vehicle information for where I'm at. All this stuff though is going to be customizable. So this individual didn't have any flags, but it's got, I believe, about a 30% chance to throw a flag now. So we got some armed suspects. We're actually we'll take that and see if we can get over there in a timely manner. There we go, rocking that new siren. I'm really liking it. Yes, finally we have a beautiful siren for this. I can't remember what, I think it's the 2000 something. You can find it on the website. Oh God. Gotta stop talking, start driving. Oh yeah, we already got another unit showing up, I believe. Looks like they're heading to the west. And we'll see if we can get over there in a timely manner. This guy's actually pulling away on us. Does look like they got onto the highway though. Bro, you've got to yield. Jesus, they are flying. We're gonna call for a helicopter for the local air. And we'll go from there, see if they can catch up to him and keep eyes on it for us, because they are armed. Shoot, he got down off here. Alright, so I do have eyes on him right there. Oh, we're not going to be able... Come on. Oh. Oh. Move it, move it. Let's roll. Traffic is nuts. I got to get separated from all these people. This is a horrible backdrop. We've got one here. We'll go ahead and collect the gun from this one. And it looks like the other 2 are still mobile. Oh my. Fire is going to be on the way for that individual. I hope. Let's go after the one that's still mobile. Oh, that person's down. The helicopter's on the one that's still running. And we'll see if we can't catch up to this guy. If we can get anybody to yield. Oh God, you guys gotta make a choice. I hate when they zigzag, but they do it because of how you drive too, you know what I mean? Trying to get up there. This guy's a driver, and you gotta. In this version of the game, these people will drive their ass off. Oh God. You guys gotta be joking. Did I just miss him? Is he back behind us? He's underneath of us. Nope, there he goes right there. I had a little... That's what happens. I'm so used to not looking at the radar. I didn't get a description of the person. Alright, so this was armed suspects. We're going to be calling for a backup unit. And we'll go from there. We'll see how the backup unit handles it. We got to be really careful running around the backup unit. We're going to try to get the individual to pull over. Maybe even go for a box-in once we get the backup unit here. And same deal right now. I'm just trying to get traffic to yield to this guy so he doesn't lose his mind. And I'm just letting him know we're aggressive too. Oh, that was the police raid. I didn't mean to show that yet. Alright, it's coming to the point where we might actually try to get up in front of the individual and get him to stop. I don't have a backup unit yet. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Okay, so that's not going well. That's, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a Steve Trackboy so y'all didn't see that. So he's not really, he's driving, but he's not really fleeing. I don't know if we got any other backup units on the way. I'm gonna call for 2 more. Oh, shots are fired. Alright, alright. We do have a backup unit here now, but I don't know. I think he just disabled his vehicles. In case you guys are wondering, I did turn up the vehicle damage. What we're actually going to do is get up in front of him and try to stop traffic and see if we can go about getting this individual to stop. Oh my God, you guys just totally slammed into me. I got a fire extinguisher. I didn't want a fire extinguisher. We're going back to the pistol. Come on, car. Oh yeah, you can see the deformation of the vehicles has increased drastically now. Which I think I might actually have to turn it back down because I think the police units that are coming to assist me, they're getting extremely damaged by the time we... So the back passenger shot at us. The other passenger too. I'm gonna try to get him out. He's fleeing on foot. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He just aimed it. He just aimed it. Nope, nope, nope. Oh God. Oh, the truck despawned. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna bump up to this guy. This car is trash. We got other units here finally. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually throw down a quick barrier back here. We're going to go ahead and collect his weapon up. Yeah! Woo, that was a pretty fun one. Damaged the shit out of my car. Definitely modified the deformation of vehicles. That makes it a lot more risky. You can see this thing's completely done. I didn't even think it was going to start for a while. You know what? I'm just going to make it to leave it always on. There we go. And, you know, we're going to go ahead and call this one clear and clean because... Oh, my. What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's create some distance. Alright, this is definitely getting carried away and out of hand, but make sure he's done. So we're going to go ahead and hop back in. I'm going to use a simple native trainer to fix our car. I'm going to have to turn down the damage again. We'll just pretend that EMS isn't around for them. I still got to add the Coroner, EMS, and fire. Oh, this thing's barely running. I'm going to get right up to here, and we'll use a simple native trainer to fix the vehicle. Let's see, we'll do a fix and clean. Alright, so we're good to go off of that one. Hopefully by today there's EMS coming to check those guys out. Hopefully by the end of the day I can have the coroner in to help people start cleaning up dead bodies. We're gonna run a plate on this guy just because he's acting kind of shady. He's driving really slow. Let's see what we get on our 1028 for this individual. No flags, so we're not gonna hit him up for running, just moving around slow on us. Of course, there goes my cell phone. We're gonna check this guy. They keep busting on the yellow lines without using turn signals, so that's a failure to yield to a traffic control device. So we're actually gonna light them up. Let's see if we can get the individual to pull off for us. And we're gonna make contact with him. I'm just gonna ask him for go ahead and ask him for some information and see what we're gonna do. I do like how the traffic goes around so much better. Alright, so at this point we'll just act like we got their license and registration. We'll go ahead and head back to the vehicle. We'll call the plate in on the vehicle, get the owner's name, registered owner's name, and more information about the vehicle. And like I said, I just love it that you can actually grab the tag. Like, that's a thing. It's so cool. Like, I tried not to get carried away in detail when I made this checker. I need to add more names and more flags and so forth, but right now, okay, so we got this person for evading police. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to ask them to step out of the vehicle, and we'll see if they comply or anything like that. I don't know if you can do anything from after you ask them to step out, but we'll go from there. Actually, you know what? The right choice is, yeah, the police did evade vehicle, but I don't know if this is the registered owner. It came back to a Dean something, and this is a chick. So I'm going to go ahead and hit her with the failure to yield the traffic control device fine and get her on the way. And that's another thing, like down the road, I got to add to the vehicle will be registered to a specific person, but I need to make sure it goes hand in hand with LSPDFR. And then I also want to give an identity to the driver as well, so you can make a decision like, oh, okay, here, this isn't the owner of the vehicle. The owner of the vehicle has a bench warrant, so okay, there's nothing we can do about that. Alright, so we'll just kind of kick back out, and we'll see what else we can get into. Alright, so we got a failure to use turn signal twice. Same person. I'm just going to follow this guy and see what they're up to. They are still kind of swerving around. They're doing a little bit of tailgating. No, you didn't yield. You didn't yield. Look at the... We're going to check this vehicle out. This person completely came on the road. I'm checking the car just because it's old as hell. Chances are I might have something going on with it. And we got the neon lights. I will be catching up to you if nothing's wrong with this vehicle. Expired registration. Hey, what do you know? Old as hell? There we go. That is, where are you pulling off at? Alright, so we'll back it up a little bit. Not a football field away, but at least give us some good distance. And I don't know if they do anything from this point, you know, in terms of shooting you when you walk up to the window or anything of that nature. But we'll go ahead and we'll talk to this person real quick, and they're probably just going to get a warning for the expired registration. Actually, they're going to get a 50. Today I'm like Mr. Indecisive. I'm just so excited to be driving around this beautiful new engine, and the stability is just retardedly well done. Now hopefully we can get a vehicle that's jacked up or some type of... Don't do it. Oh my god. Why'd you do that? Backing up and you knocked my headlight out. Yeah, we're gonna...
For fuck's sake!
I'm gonna ignore what's going on back there. Alright, so we're gonna pull her again for striking the police vehicle. We're gonna wait for a suitable location. Just waiting on the light. I don't want to initiate a stop right here. Oh, they're coming over to a screeching stop. Alright, so yeah, they just struck the vehicle. They got expired registration on theirs. I'm going to go talk to them again. And probably going to have them step out this time. I know they always back up, but they don't always strike my vehicle. This lady did, so we'll see what's going on.
How stupid are you?
Yeah, I really feel like I need to make some type of frisking feature,
You are
because
going down. Screw you.
Whatever.
she don't even care. Look, where you going? Where you going? Hey,
Hands in the air now.
Oh gosh.
good gosh, she's running on me.
Don't you move.
What on earth?
Oh, our car's gone. LSPDFR, you gotta keep that car in memory when I pull them. Don't dismiss them too soon. She does not want to cooperate. We're gonna call for another local unit. I tried to knock her down again. Oh my god. I can't get her to stop. Dispatch, I need another. I don't think I have a taser either. She's gonna get hit running in traffic. Here comes backup. I'll try to get another tackle on her. She's, oh man, she's zigzagging like crazy.
LSPD, stop.
I need to make a tackle time. That's what I need to do.
Hands in the air now.
Alright, so now she wants to comply. Maybe.
Where are you going?
Don't go running. Don't go running. What are you doing?
Jesus.
I'm gonna give her a nudge, see if I
Whatever.
can get her back on track.
Christ in heaven.
Wow.
You guys done? Can you help me? I don't know what's going on with her. What the? Ah, she's tricking me. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and place her under arrest just for. She was non-compliant. We'll go ahead and get her up and take her back to the car. Uh-oh, are we stuck in this loop animation? We are. Let's see what happens if we run back to our car. I love that new siren though. They definitely did well on making that. It just adds so much more to the game. I wish their car got, like, removed them from memory way too quick. They dismissed them, so when I looked away. Come on over here. There she comes.
Get in
Slow
there and stay
as
quiet.
hell. Oh, okay, so do give her a time frame and do a warp in. We'll be taking her in. I didn't do any light modifications. I know they got some all types of mods for that. And maybe when we're in tow to the station, I can actually, maybe we'll look for something that's really badly parked and we'll go from there. Just gonna take that light. Alright, yeah, I didn't want to take this lady in. I was going to give her another ticket for, you know, I was going to give her another ticket for backing into me because I still got my headlight out from where she decided to slam into me. And, kind of bump past this guy. Get out of our way, please. But the second she took off running and became non-compliant, you know, then I had to go ahead and get at her because you can't have that. You can't just, like, if you have an encounter with someone and they decide it's time to run, like, you can't just not do anything. Like, oh, well, they just ran. I'm gonna let them go. Let's see if we can get these people to bump up. They don't care. But yeah, after I get this, we'll go ahead and, you know, this was a short, nice little episode. I can't wait to keep modding the game and making it more heavy. I know Steve is modding the hell out of his right now. Oh, I got a couple of workers over there. I got a window out, headlight out. Damaged the shit out of the first vehicle with the first encounter. I think the damage has been turned up a little too much. It was like one of the mods I had checked out. You gotta let us by, man. You're going way too slow. We will never get there. Alright, so we're just now turning her in, and you know, just before we close it, I'm going to go ahead and showcase the on-foot radio and the things that you can do, and talk about what's going on with that. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm pretending that didn't happen for your sake. Alright, so we'll go down here, and I'm just going to look for a quick parked vehicle. There's a bunch. There's something on the street corner. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll fit in right here. See how it goes. And I might have to revert that vehicle damage. I'm not sure how I feel about it. The cars just completely tear up. Okay, so say you know, you're just done with a scene, wrapping up something or anything of that nature, or even if you're on foot and you see this car, you're like, guy's looking kind of shady. I haven't set in stone on the keys yet, but you know, as you can see, you can press a key, it pulls up the radio. I still got to resize it and smooth it out, but even from there, you can run a plate check on this vehicle, which is 20 Yankee Echo Uniform 338. And dispatch will come back with the details for that vehicle. You can see if anything's wrong with it. So it's coming back to a Phoenix, no flags. But, you know, say if it was parked in a bad spot, or we just arrested the owner or the occupant, you can kind of do the same thing. Bring up the radio, scroll down, and you can call for a tow truck. And this is, you know, dispatch, I need a tow truck to my location. And, you know, it doesn't immediately happen always. Like, okay, we got one that spawned pretty close. And you'll see, like, I tried to smooth out the driving as best I could. But some of the behavioralistics from like Grand Theft Auto 4 are still there. Like if you use the helper towing, you'll see. So I think he determined that it was safer for him to go all the way around. We'll see what happens when he gets here. We'll see how this car handles the new damage buff. I don't think he waits for lights though. He always tries to find his way through, which he's not doing too hot at right now. Oh wow, yeah, look at the vehicle damage. It's just, I think the vehicle damage is up way too high. So the tow truck just came on scene. At this point you're going to see it drop in. And yeah, I need to turn the damage back down. So he's going to roll out with it. He does the same backup kind of behavioristic. There we go. I mean, not only did we completely damage the car because my damage has been turned up so high, but tow truck's good to go. Towing him off. And then you'll see the red blimp will be removed. He's already been dismissed and alleviated from memory, so that car and that tow truck will disappear accordingly. And you know, of course, you guys saw me try to use them earlier, and like the heat of the moment is the barriers. And what I did for the barriers so far is they're frozen in place and they're a really rigid thing. You know how guys go crazy when you go shooting. So, you know, you can use it to try to protect yourself and protect the scene and go from there. Like right now there's pretty much not a limit on how many you can deploy and use. So you can literally just block off this whole area, and this will stop cars and everything. They'll try to go around it, but either way, you just hold Control Z to actually deploy it. And then if you want to get rid of them, you just press Z and boom, they all disappear. So, you know, that's just the start. Now that I'm actually finishing this episode while it's uploading, I'm literally going to be grinding away on making a Coroner mod. I think fire and EMS are going to be pretty simple to do. And I'm going to turn the damage back down, or at least half it, because it's a little hefty. It's a little, like, that looks good and all, but, like, it's so high right now that it does not take much to, like, there we go, yeah, 2 hits and we're gonna blow up. That's a bit much. Did I have a fire extinguisher? Yeah, I did. Let's go see if that works. Try to get it out for the... It's probably gonna blow up on me. Please don't blow up in my face. That'll be a hell of an ending. I think we're gonna die here. Damn. The cop car around that corner pretty harshly. I can't put this thing out. Oh, I guess I can just kind of control it at bay. I don't know. Oops. Ran out of fire extinguisher, that's for sure. Hey, I put it out though. I can just get another one, I think. Nope, my fire extinguisher is out of ammo. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you like that patrol, guys. All I did was really update the siren sound. I added a couple pedestrians. Didn't really do a whole lot of modding to it yet, kind of taking it slow. I really don't know a whole bunch about OpenIV yet because I've been so deep in coding, and I really look forward to kicking out for the next patrol with y'all. And you know, you can probably see these tools, the tow truck, the coroner, and all that stuff. If everything goes right, you might be able to see them within a week or so. I got the testing group that are knocking away at it. I don't really need any more testers. I know a lot of you guys are offering, and I appreciate it. But right before I release it, you know, a couple of days before, maybe I'll expand on that, because it's not that I try to make like hype or this elite following, but I do want it to work on everybody's machine and have a very smooth release. And it's not like 4, so I feel like it's definitely achievable in terms of stability. And we'll just try to get, you know, a couple more things going from there. So this car's jacked up. We're actually just going to go ahead and get it towed. Either way, guys, if you liked it, if you want more, hope y'all liked it. Smash that like button, leave a comment, show your support, and I'll catch y'all at the next one.